In this video, we're going to talk about the 10 most expensive items Cristiano Ronaldo owns 2023. So before starting, please do like this video and subscribe to the Luxury Lord for future updates. Ronaldo is worth $1 million. He makes several $1,000s per day. Similar to this, he spends millions of dollars on the most expensive products in order to withdraw money from his bank account. The top 10 Ronaldo purchases that cost more in your life are listed here. Number 10, 500K GMT Master Ice Rolly. First up is a buy that established a global record of $800,000. Ronaldo received the $117 million contract of a lifetime while playing for Juventus, so he had to buy something outrageous. As a result, he went to his jeweler and purchased the most expensive Rolex watch ever made. His diamond engagement ring and wedding band paled in comparison to a 500K GMT Master Ice Rolly that was entirely covered in baguette cut and honeycomb diamonds. Looks like ring pops, but on the other side, $800,000 is the most affordable item on this list. Number 9, customized Nike diamond cleats. In 2017, Ronaldo has something that is so pricey that it practically requires round-the-clock protection and a museum. As Ronaldo neared a second consecutive Ballon d'Or victory, designer Daniel made the decision to make something unique as a celebration. He made a unique pair of personalized CR7 Nike cleats because he was aware that Ronaldo had recently launched his own CR7 museum. If they weren't made of glacier ice, would they really be Ronaldo's? The only other players I know of having diamonds on their feet are LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, whose cleats cost $4 million and, like Ronaldo's, were entirely covered in diamonds. The cleats were made to be exclusive. Number 8, kind heart for his fans. Just after Ronaldo's third Ballon d'Or victory, it should have been one of the proudest moments, but instead he received some unsettling information at that time. Ronaldo is a man of the people, and one of the most ardent supporters was afflicted with a rare brain condition. He therefore sent the boy's family $100,000 for surgery, and that gift essentially saved the boy's life. Fans of Cristiano Ronaldo learned that he had been covertly rescuing children all over the world as the tale gained popularity. A few years later, Ronaldo even made the decision to auction off all 5 of his Ballon d'Ors in order to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and to help children with life-threatening illnesses. When he add up the cost of the surgeries he paid for and for the approximate $700,000 each Ballon d'Or fetches at auction, Ronaldo spent roughly $3.55 million on his fans alone. Number 7, his girlfriend's ring costs $872,000. The hundreds of millions of dollars he spent on items like these have hidden everything. But before we get to those, we need to talk about the girl who cost Ronaldo $4 million. Lately, he's been earning about $500,000 per week after taxes and has come to the realization that this is far too much money to live off on his own. After catching Georgiana commenting on a Cartier Instagram post, Ronaldo decided it was time to propose to her. He immediately knew the ideal gift to use as a ring because it is the most expensive engagement ring that any football player has ever owned, $872,000. Georgina was so ecstatic that she received it and had to publish a post showing off her masterpiece. Georgiana has recently been wearing $50,000 diamond bracelets and $60,000 Patek Philippe bracelets. Ronaldo gave her a $140,000 custom Louis Vuitton jewelry trunk in 2021, which is really larger than their children. The total value of Georgina's jewelry collection is about $4 million. Number 6, the $12 million yacht. Because of Ronaldo's $12 million yacht purchase in 2020, anytime she isn't getting icy, she's getting wet. Ronaldo had just won his second consecutive series title and felt the need to physically splurge out, so he paid over $12 million on a yacht. The yacht boasts 5 staterooms, 6 bathrooms, a kitchen, bar, dining room, and a full-size gym for whenever Ronaldo needs a fast pump. This yacht is pretty much a mansion on the water, which is why Ronaldo and his family frequently travel. But when you're making about $2,000 an hour, you can afford to live like this. Number 5, $2 million Ferrari Monza SP1. One of the most costly automobile collections of any athlete ever belongs to Ronaldo. When he was little, Ronaldo fantasized about driving his favorite vehicles. Thus, as soon soon as he turned pro in 2003, he received his first car, which marked the beginning of a $30 million addiction. His automobile collection got out of hand after he began taking his football to a new level. Bentleys, Mercedes, Rolls-Royces, Lamborghinis, and Porsches. Ronaldo made the decision to forego training for his special Ferrari event in the beginning of 2021. He flew to Italy, where a $2 million unique item was dropped off. This Ferrari Monza SP1 is so exclusive that you can only purchase it if Ferrari permits you to do so. Ronaldo needed one, but there was a problem. His teammates were so furious with him for missing practice that they vowed to refuse to play. So a few months after Ronaldo was transferred, he was moved. Number 4, $19 million Bugatti Chiron. Ronaldo has recently signed a contract of $72 million and set aside $600,000 on some new whips, a Lamborghini, and a Bentley Flying Spur. The paparazzi made sure their cameras were blazing when they saw Ronaldo and these dashing men. And then the man's manager noticed the man's addiction to arriving at events in brand new vehicles. Since he was drawing so much attention, he really forbade all of the players from operating any supercars while they were affiliated with the team. Penola's whole $30 million collection must therefore sit in storage for the next 2 years until his contracts expire. I already know he's upset about the garage's most valuable item, a $19 million Bugatti Chiron, of which only 10 were ever produced. It could change into a bird and fly away, but only at 236 miles per hour. It simply wasn't quick enough. Number 3, $32 million individual Gulfstream G650. Ronaldo bought something for $60 million, breaking a global record. Ronaldo frequently travels internationally, so when he learned that Messi was flying a private jet to get around, he felt compelled to exact $32 million in retaliation. As a result, he went out and boarded the most expensive aircraft ever used by a football player, a unique Gulfstream G650 jet with its own CR7 branding on it, Wi-Fi, a dining room, microwaves, a refrigerator, and to make matters even weirder, are all within, in spite of the fact that he also owns a Gulfstream G200. This time, he decided to save a little money for a rainy day jet. Ronaldo's second one cost him just $28 million, and it put him on par with sportsmen like Floyd Mayweather and Michael Jordan. Ronaldo used to be in a special category of athletes with more than one jet because he did so soon after signing a $1 billion contract. He spent millions on what he purchased. Donald Trump and he are the only individuals to own one, and we're now coming to Ronaldo's top 3 most costly acquisitions. Number 2, $40 million CR7 theme hotels. When he once traveled to San Sebastian to play Sociedad, when Ronaldo's squad arrived at the hotel, it was love at first sight. But rather than simply enjoying the moment, Ronaldo was truly motivated. Soon after he returned to home, they began drawing up plans to build his very own CR7-themed hotel, and soon he was constructed in Funchal, Lisbon, New York, and Paris. Each of these hotels cost Ronaldo more than $40 million. When Ronaldo had the chance to leave in 2003, he chose to move into an insane 7,000-square-foot mansion. It has a full-size gym, movie theater, indoor pool, and jacuzzi, in addition to 6 bedrooms and baths. Number 1, $18 million L-shaped apartment. Ronaldo bought in the U.S. an $18 million I-shaped apartment in New York's Trump Tower. Although there are just 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, the house has views of practically everything in New York City. I mean, are we really shocked that we're talking about a man who earns $100 million annually? One person in particular has contributed to being the guy he is today. Ronaldo decided to make the most costly buy of his whole life to honor his agent on his special day. Ronaldo may have been George Mendes's best man, but he finally confirmed in 2015 that he was engaged. He was unable to just buy George a car, home, chopper, or rocket ship. Realistically, Ronaldo spent $50 million to buy George his own island. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please do like this video and subscribe to the Luxury Lord for future updates.